Hi, this is Kevin Mann. We're on the module to express through body language, making body language work for you. This is a Balinese Lagong dancer. In the Lagong dance, the dancers act out the story with their bodies. Now, you're not going to act out your whole presentation with your body, but think about that direction that you're going to act out as much as you can. Satya Nadella is a good example of someone who uses his facial expression and hand motions very effectively to express himself. And the ones on the right are all when he's sitting down, so you can gesture when you're sitting down. Notice how large his gestures are. Okay, express through body language the essentials. Stand straight, don't lean or slouch, escape the podium. Get closer to the audience if you can, and walk around some. Walk and then stop. So your motion should be intentional. You don't want to wander. That looks very bad. Make eye contact, one person per thought or one person per sentence. Don't scan the audience. I heard someone call that spraying the audience as your eyes move back and forth. It looks very odd. Look at the audience, not the slide. So if possible, have a monitor in front of you that shows you what slide you're on, rather than having to look behind you to see the slides. Try to find a few friendly faces, especially in a large audience. That'll help you from getting nervous. Your facial expression should reflect the tone of the talk. If it's a serious expression, you'll be more moderate, enthusiastic, a little larger in your expressions. You can exaggerate a little due to distance. In using your arms, the neutral position is a very powerful and helpful idea, that when you're not gesturing, you have a place for your hands to be. It can be in front of you, it could be at your sides. Pick a neutral position, not more than two, and when you're not gesturing, put your hands there. That way you won't be tempted to put your hands in your pockets or fold your hands in front of you or play with your ears or any of the other things that will be distracting for the audience. When you do make your gestures, if you're in front of an audience, you can make your gestures larger than you might expect. Use big gestures because you're not that close to people. You're certainly not in the usual comfort zone of just a couple of feet away from somebody who you're talking to in a hallway. You're at greater distance, so use bigger gestures. And act out your points. You'll see both Steve Jobs and Marissa Mayer acting out their points. One thing some people have to watch out for is using the same gesture over and over again. That doesn't work very well. There are some hand positions that can cause unplanned associations. Here are just a few examples. You can't control what associations people have for your arm gestures. So if you choose any of these examples, you might get an unplanned association. We're going to watch a short video of Steve Jobs unveiling the iPhone 4. It's a very powerful short video. And notice especially the neutral position that he has for his hands between gestures. And the way he walks around very intentionally and then stops. He is moving quite a bit, but it doesn't feel like he's wandering at all. And he has a large vocabulary of gestures, so you watch for that. The Marissa Mayer video is a video from when she was still at Google. It was at Stanford. And you'll notice she's gesturing almost continuously. She does have a very clear neutral position. Makes great eye contact with the audience. And her speech is flawless. She's a very powerful presenter. So let's watch the Steve Jobs and Marissa Mayer videos on the playlist.